Hey there. Good morning, John Wayne. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2271 of What You Up To Now. It's a place I document my journey originally as I transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of businesses. And I realized that unlike the corporate world where everything's a big secret and nobody tells anybody anything because they want to keep their little own fiefdom and their only little knowledge piece of the pie to themselves, unless you build that into your organizations, which I highly recommend, by the way, is that you document your processes, you share information, you have an open culture and communication. Because a lot of the cultures I worked in were not so, and again, that's been a while ago now. It's been over a quarter century in corporate America, but learned a lot of things, both positive and negative, both, things that supported and were in alignment with what I believe and things that weren't. And all of that and all of our experiences create who we choose to be as human beings going forward. So today, like every day, I create a couple of pieces of content, even when I'm traveling. And I'm traveling, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty travel-laden year this year. And maybe into next year, we'll see. But it has been so far. So I am traveling again on the road. So you're going to see different weird backgrounds and where I am. I'm on the porch right now. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here in Texas. Which is always nice. Love the weather. It's going to be, might be hot today. I don't know. But it's always warmer than Wisconsin. So I'm always delighted to actually come down to the southern part of the country. So today we talked about, and we're focusing on for this year's annual challenge, the Let's Grow annual challenge, nutrition. Yesterday we talked about supplements. Today we talked about nutrition. And I probably should have mixed those around, but it doesn't really matter. It reminds us that we can think about and focus on and consciously become aware of things when the timing is right for us or when it works for us. And so as far as nutrition goes, I talked about a couple of key things. Number one, just like everything else, you have to figure out what's right for you. Nobody is going to force feed you or get you the nutrients and the things that you need through your eating and your habits and what you choose and do, except you. It's going to always be our own personal responsibility to make the choices that are in our own best interest. So shared some of the key building blocks that we need to consider when it comes to making good consumption. I call it consumption choices because it involves more than just the foods we eat. Nutrition, right? We get nutrition through water. We get nutrition. Well, we don't get nutrition through water, but it's a key essential thing that we got to have if we're going to be alive. Same with nutrition. And our foods, I hate to say it, we have a lot more choices of foods nowadays, but a lot of them aren't really good for us, or they're actually damaging us, or they are devoid of any real building blocks that we need for our bodies to survive and thrive. We need protein, we need carbohydrates, we need essential fatty acids, we need minerals and vitamins and things. And a lot of our food sources, we're not getting those, which is why we talked about supplementation yesterday. And so you have to, again, use yourself as your own science experiment and test and tweak. What do I feel like when I drink too much alcohol? What do I feel like when I eat too much sugar? What do I feel like when I have a hard time eating a lot of dairy or things like that? I'm from Wisconsin. I love cheese. I love ice cream. I love dairy products. But I know that there's a threshold. I can consume some, but if I go over that threshold, just like if I have too many glasses of wine, I know what my threshold is, and I stick to that. Why? Not because of what anyone else is doing, but because it's right for me. And we need to do that. We need to know ourselves well enough to make the right choices for us. And will we mess up on that? I mean, there's certain months of the year where there's so many birthdays, I consume way too much cake. So then I do other things to combat that, because I know eating a whole lot of cake and sugar makes me feel pretty crappy too. You get that little burst of energy and then you crash because, especially as we get older, our bodies change. And so we need to change our choices and decisions and our consumption based on different aspects and stages of our life. So shared a lady by the name of Karen's story and how she customized her own nutrition plan to go with the different areas and aspects and timelines of her life and the impact that it had on her personal and physical growth, because we're focusing on physical growth this month. For Supersize Your Business, we talked about 7 affiliate marketing strategies that you want to use and can use to supersize and grow your business. Not everybody has an affiliate program, but the vast majority of businesses that are growing and thriving nowadays have some sort of a rewards program or affiliate program for the people that are happy with their business, right? Or that want to promote and sell their business. And so we talked about different strategies for that. And then I commented that, remember, strategies are just a process. And actually, everything in our life can be broken down into simple processes. And if we follow them and we repeat those processes and continually improve them, we get better results in our life and in any area and aspect of our life, not just physical or any other area we're focusing on for the month. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have a completely fabulous day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.